Hi everyone, welcome to a new lesson. Today's lesson is what does it look like? So basically, in this lesson you will learn how to ask someone to give you a description for something or an item, let's say. It says how many things in the office can you name and where are they located. So if you can see in the background picture here we have some items. It's an office, so it says how many things in the office can you name. So just look around here in the picture and how many things can you name. For example, a book, a shelf, a calendar, pictures, whatever. Here we have a okay, what else? I think we have a binder, file, maybe this is a cup, also a wallet over here. This is men's wallet. I think this is a file. And where are they located? So where are they placed? So here they're asking about the position or the place or the location for that thing. For example, the wallet is on the shelf, the books are on the shelf, and so on. Okay, let's go further to the right here to this conversation. We have Fawwan and we have Marlene. Here we go. Marlene, I can't find the, what do you call it? What can't you find? You know, the thing for, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. What does it look like? Maybe I can help you find it. It's a long, narrow, flat thing made of plastic. Okay? What color is it? And what is it used for? It's green and you use it for drawing straight lines. Fawwan, you mean a ruler? It's in the box next to the telephone. Oh yes. Or oh yeah, ruler. That's what it is called. Thanks, Marlene. I don't know what is wrong with me today. So in this conversation, as you can see here, Fawwan, he was asking Marlene, he said, Marlene, I can't find the, and then he stopped and he said, what do you call it? So he forgot the name for the item. He said, I can't find that, and then he forgot the name. His mind just went blank. So he said, what do you call it? And Marlene said, what can't you find? So what is it? And he said, it's just a filler. So this just fills the conversation when you have something, when you don't have something to say. This is just to give you time to think. So you say, the thing for, so he says, oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue. It means I can almost remember it. It is really close to my mind. It's in the back of my mind, sometimes we can say, but I really cannot just remember it. Okay, I'm close. You can say I'm so close to get it, or I'm so close to just have it in my mind, but I really can't. I cannot recall it. You can say, what does it look like? So now Marlene, she's asking about the description for the item. She said, what does it look like? So this is how you ask for something, for the description for an item. Maybe I can help you find it. And then Fawwan says, it's a long, narrow, flat thing. Now he gives description for the item. So he gives the size for the item. He says a long, narrow. Then he says flat, which is the shape. So flat thing. And then he says made of plastic. He gives the material. He gives the material of which the item is made. And then Marlene, she says, what color is it? Now she's asking for more information or description. And she says, what is it used for? And what does it do? What's the job or the function of that thing? and he says it's green, and you use it for drawing straight lines. And then Marlene, she just says, you mean a ruler. So now she has the description. She needs to figure out what Fuan is talking about. And she says it's in the box next to the telephone. Now she is locating the item or giving the location for the item. She's providing the location for the item. Okay, and he says, I don't know what's wrong with me today. So this is a very common phrase. When you say, I don't know what's wrong with me today, this means today there's something wrong with me. Maybe I'm not feeling well, maybe I haven't slept well, and my mind is just blurry and I cannot really think straight. Maybe I'm a bit confused today. So, but usually he would remember a ruler. So it's just a ruler. So he just forgot the name, because here he said in the first, he said, I can't find the, what do you call it? So he knows that it's a ruler, but he just cannot remember it. And then he says it's on the tip of my tongue. So he already knows the word, but for some reason he cannot remember it. And then we have a pronunciation focus. It says words ending in a consonant sound are often linked to words beginning with a vowel sound. So as you can see here, for example, the word tip, the P is a consonant sound, and then of, the O, it's a vowel sound. So usually these two words will be linked together in terms of pronunciation to sound more fluent or natural. So for example, instead of saying it's at the tip, instead of saying it's on the tip of my tongue, you can just say it's on the tip of my tongue, the tip of my tongue. So I don't say really tip of, I did not stop, I didn't say tip of, so I did not separate the two words, or the word and the preposition, or the conjunction, whatever it is. So all the words are linked together. So the same goes for made of. So I don't have to say it's made of. I would just say it's made of. Made of. It's made of plastic. The color is. When I say color is, I don't stop. I just say colors as if the color is in the plural form, and I would say colors. Tip of, and it's in. I don't usually say it is in or it's in. I would just say it's in, as if they're linked. Alright, so let's move on. It says describing things. What size is it? So usually in English, when you want to describe something, you give certain information to describe the thing, and they follow certain order. So usually it is the size first, and then the shape, and then the maybe the color, or the material that is made of, or the origin of the item, or where it is made. For example, the country in which the item or the object is made. So here, what size is it? So here you're asking about the size of an item. You can say it's big, small, short, tall, long, narrow, wide, etc. If it's the shape, you can just say what shape is it? What size is it? What color is it? And so on. So it's round, square, etc. So here we have shapes of items, common shapes, let's say. So here we have thin, flat, pointed, triangular, rectangular, oval, square, etc. What does it look like? What does it look like? Now, when you say what does it look like, this just implies the general description for the item. So this does not really say what's the color or what's the size. When someone says what does it look like, so you can provide as much description as possible at one time. So you don't have to say it's a long, flat thing, and then they will have to ask you maybe what color is it, or let's say what are the dimensions for that item. So it's better to give more information or description at one time. Okay. All right, let's keep moving, describing things. All right. Another question is, what is it made of? So this is the material. You're asking about the material. You can say it's made of wood, metal, plastic, iron, whatever material it is, you can just put it right here. Wool, for example, cloth. And then it says, what are they made of if it's plural, if it's more than one item. All right. Okay, what else? Let me just go down. Describing uses. So this is the use for the item. What is it used for? And this to give information about the job for that object or that item you are talking about. So you would give more information to the other person to think about the object or to figure out what the object is that you're talking about. So you can just say, what is it used for? This is the question the other person can ask, and you can say it's used for, and then you give the information or the job for that item. It's used for opening doors. Here it says, or if it's a plural, you can say what are they used for. If it's more than one thing, you can say what are they used for. You can say you use them for, or sometimes we say we use them for, or you can say they are used for, it's used for, you use it for, it's fine. So when you say you used for, or when you say you use them for, this is not actually a direct speech. That means he's not directing the information to you. He's not pointing this information when he says you. This is just a general description when he says you use them. That means everyone actually uses them. You use them for cutting paper. So yeah, let's move on. I guess that's it. Yeah, that's it for today's lesson. All right. If you liked the video, do not forget to subscribe and share. And that's it for today. See you next time.